So I'm now talking about scientific notation, the addition, subtraction. So two things we want to remember is if the m is between 1 to 9.999 and the rounding to decimal places is always the last step. So question A here, the addition subtraction is the exponent must be the same for both of them. If the exponent are not the same, you want to change your small exponent to the big one. So for example, question A, 10 to the 5th, 10 to the 6th is not the same. So 10 to the 5th is smaller, we change that. Now, if you have negative number, you have to be careful. Negative number is like the way that you look up is a little bit different. Negative 2, negative 3. Negative 3 is smaller. Okay, you think about number line. So I underline here 10 to the 5th, green line. All right, now I want to change the 10 to the 5th to 10 to the 6th. So I rewrite 1.2 is 1.2. No change 1.2. But I want to split the 10 to the 5th to 10 something times 10 something. Okay, I split 10 to the 5th to 10 something times 10 something. I want to keep the 6. So this must be negative 1 because minus 1 plus 6 is 5. Okay, so I did not change the value. All I change is just the way it write. 1.2 is 1.2. 10 to the 5th, you see I underline the green thing. 10 to the 5th equals to 10 to minus 1 times 10 to the 6th because 5 equals minus 1 plus 6. Again, I did not change the value. I just changed the way it write. And then the second part, keep the same. Okay? Now the next thing is I keep the 10 to the 6th the same for the first part. So I want to change the blue thing, 1.2 times 10 to the negative 1 to something else. Okay, I want to change that to sign the standard notation. This is 10 to the power negative 1. So my original number is less than 1 and I need to move one place. So it becomes 0.12. You see how I circle the blue thing. 1.2 times 10 to the power negative 1 is equal to 0.12. And then 10 to the 6th stays as 10 to the 6th. Okay? And then this part stay the same. Okay? So all you need to do is like you did not change the value. All you change is just change the way it write. Then 10 to the 6th, I have the common factor, 10 to the 6th, I take it out. So it got 0.12 plus 5.35, right, plus, and then times 10 to the power 6. And then finally, I got 5.47 times 10 to the 6th. Now here, the m is between 1 to 999, and this is also two places, so this is the answer. Now if you look at the second example, 10 to the 6th, 10 to the 5th, 10 to the 5th is smaller. I underline it. I want to change that to the 10 to the 6th. Again, I changed the way it write. I did not change the value. So first of all, I keep the first part, 9.70 times 10 to the 6th the same. I did not change it. But I write down 8.3, 8.3, 8.3, no change. But I split 10 to the 5th into, you see how I underline? I split the 10 to the 5th into two parts of the 10. Okay? One part must be 10 to the 6th because I want this exponent same as this, 10 to the 6th. Then 5 equals what plus 6? 5 equals minus 1 plus 6. So you see, I did not change the value. I just changed the way it write. 8.3 is 8.3. 10 to the 5th equals to 10 to the minus 1 times 10 to the 6th because 5 equals negative 1 plus 6. And then I need to change, since I keep the 10 to the 6th, okay, I want to change again this number the way it write. 8.3 times 10 to the negative 1 is 0.83 because negative 1 meaning that my original number is less than 1, so I move my decimal point to the left by one place. So the blue thing equals to 0.83. Again, I did not change the value. I just changed the way it write. Okay, these two are equal. And 10 to the 6th is 10 to the 6th. And then I have common factor, 10 to the 6th, I take it out. So it becomes 9.00 plus 8.3, parentheses, 10 to the 6th. And then this I add up to be 10.53 times 10 to the power 6. Now here, there's two problems, all right? Number one is not between 1 to 9.999. So I move one place to the left to make it between 1.999. So you look up the black thing, okay? You look up the black thing. Forget about the 10 to the 6 now. Just look up this one. These two are equal. Again, I did not change the value. All I changed is the way it write. So 10.53 equals to 1.053 times 10 to the power 1. They are equal. Then I rewrite the 10 to the power 6 there. All right. Finally, I round this number to 1.05, and then these two exponents, I add them to become 10 to the power 7.